typically it's guys who are good at creating their own shot, are good in the clutch, and guys who also are willing to pass the ball are also good in the clutch. And that's sort of what it comes down to. So someone like Kobe clearly was a great one-on-one player, but his reluctance to pass the ball
that was the
kind
joke.
of made him not clutch, because send everyone, all five of us, go get Kobe, because he's not passing the ball. And it's like he made it harder for himself to create because he couldn't go one-on-one due to the fact that he had to take the final shot. Where someone like Haliburton is a clutch player because, one, he will always make the right read, so you can't send a double team at him because he's going to find the open man. But also, him being compelled into scoring actually gets rid of some of his, kind of anti-scoring traits. Like, you get the ball in your hands, you got to go get us a bucket. Where typically he's so measured between looking for his own shot and looking for teammates that when you kind of put the battery in his back, like, you actually have to try to get us a bucket right now, and they can't help him, it does sort of lend itself to being a strong clutch performer.
Totally agree. And LeBron haters would historically point to his reluctance to take final shots sometimes, and he would try to make the right pass as he was computing if he could take the shot, which is complicated because some of the biggest Bulls moments were diminutive, made by diminutive white guys. John Paxson, Steve Kerr, because Jordan deferred, but he made the right pass. And no Jordan legacy without those shots. I don't know where valor comes into it, but what Kobe Bryant did to refute Nate Silver's point, what Kobe Bryant did was the opposite of clutch. Not because he missed shots. It's because, to your point, he created a detrimental action for his team if you want to win the game. Him as a decoy is valuable. Him as a black hole, not as valuable. So I value the players who can create options for themselves, like Haliburton, Michael Jordan, and LeBron James.
Well, also with LeBron, those early critiques that he was too deferential, that he passed the ball. And I forget exactly who one of them was. I think it was like Danielle Marshall or something like that. Where
rest in peace.
Late in the game, and the defense collapsed, and he kicked to the corner, and Marshall missed. Maybe I
remember that.
I'm wrong, but I think it was Danielle Marshall.
Yeah.
And LeBron was asked about it. He's like, I'd make that read again. He's what you're supposed to do as a player. And LeBron got a lot of criticism that, like, Michael Jordan never would have given up that shot. Like, he's got to be a killer. He's got to do that. And then the irony, of course, is that LeBron being compared to MJ, and MJ's perfect 6 titles, 6 for 6. And a lot of those were based on the fact that he was willing to pass the ball, and it was proven his maturity as a player, that he was
right.
that he was capable of finding an open teammate and letting them control the fate of not only the Bulls and their season, but his own destiny. And then LeBron's being criticized for, like, kicking the ball to Danielle Marshall. It's because Danielle Marshall missed.
Yeah, always, right?
And Steve Kerr made it.
Yeah. I mean, Giannis said so after winning a chip and maybe losing a series after passing it to Middleton. But I remember him saying, like, he's the shooter. Like, I am the MVP. I am Giannis. I'm a Greek god. But he's the guy who hits the shot, the midi, the three-pointer. So, of course, I'm going to pass to the shooter. And I'm like, that's why you have a championship.